Hey everyone, it's Tyler from Zephyr Epic here, and today we are taking our first look at the brand new 2024-25 Upper Deck AHL Hockey Hobby Box. AHL is a 10 card per pack, 12 pack per box, a product that features 12 star rookies, 12 bound for stardom or two-way play and or 10D cards, one autograph card, and then 2 numbered parallel cards per box. Typically, one of the reasons why you open up the product is to get your first look at rookies that haven't gotten official rookie cards yet. So like Nate Danielson is a good example here. Jonathan Lekarmaki has a couple, but not a ton. Matichuk, I can't remember honestly if he has any. I don't think he does off the top of my head, but like, for example, Lekarmaki's value will go down once he gets his young gun, and it's very similar to CHL. I'd kind of put it like, honestly, from a pure value standpoint, it's like, at least your high-end hit potential, it's going to be lower than, your CHL, especially when you get the big rookies like your Gavin McKenna's, your Connor Bedard's, those types of players. The CHL products are going to do really well, but it is your first chance to get cards of players who don't have cards. So, always kind of fun in that standpoint. And again, if you have a player that you like to collect, given that there's not a ton of this that ever really gets made and not a ton of it that gets open too, it can be tough to find some of your favorite players. So here we go. Let's get right into the first box here. So very standard base card design. I'm going to try and just get a little bit of light in here, but very standard base card design, like very plain, but gets the job done. So I got an Abbotsford Canucks there. So here is attendees of Eric Portillo, and very basic insert. The star rookies of Chase Wheatcroft. That's kind of what the star rookies look like. Yeah, it's kind of a very, very basic set. One of those that, like, again, if you like your AHL team, it might be worth kind of getting your favorite players or something like that. Or if you have a player that plays in the AHL, might be a way to get an autograph card of them if they're on the autograph checklist. Again, there are some cool stuff so that you can find in here. Bound for Stardom of Lekarmaki. That's nice for us as Canucks, as a Canucks themed shopper. Parker Ford on the star rookies. Man, Rocco Grimaldi, Derek Pouliot, Matthew Pekka. Lots of players that it's just like, I haven't heard of you guys for a while. So, and like I mentioned in the Ultimate video, we will be streaming live on Whatnot tomorrow at 9 a.m. doing some Ultimate rips. So yeah, looking forward to seeing people there. We have a two-way play of Brandon Gignac for the Laval Rocket. Dylan Duke on the star rookie. There's not Willie, Alex Nylander. So yeah, it's a pretty standard set, like one of those ones that, like, it is fun to kind of go through. Brogan Rafferty, former Canuck, Ty Smith, Sam Poulin, Brett Berard on the Bound for Stardom, Artem Duda on the star rookies. But again, every once in a while you'll get a good player that won't get NHL cards for a little bit. And so like mainly these will be probably the either college players or probably European free agents. So like, or European draft picks. So again, Lekarmaki is a good example where he could play in the AHL right away because he wasn't in the CHL. So his first card would be available in here type of thing. Doming on that. Two-way play of Tanner Lashinsky and a Bound for Stardom to 75 of Matthew Savoy. Savoy? Yeah, I think it's Savoy. Carlson, Justin Dowling, Hinestroza, Tumala. But yeah, you had a lot of different players that you'll probably never see NHL cards for just because they might not make the NHL. Or you'll see players who, used to be NHLers that aren't anymore type of thing. So always kind of cool rip to see where people end up. And yeah, so for example, like Fabian Lysell, does he? I can't remember if he has NHL cards. I think he might, but I honestly can't remember. But it's one of those just like the European players that come over and go to the AHL rather than playing NHL right away. This would be probably your best like first chance to get some of those Del Bell Blues. And then here's actually probably one of the best star rookies in Bradley Nadeau, but unfortunately he already has all of his Young Gun stuff out. So it's one of those ones that's just like, yeah, the value goes down once they kind of get their NHL cards. Again, similar to CHL sets. So we got Angus Crookshank, Artyom Levshunov. He will probably also be in extended. just like Karamaki. I think he debuted past the debut date, but again, those are the types of players. Players coming from Europe that were drafted, that are high draft picks or highly touted players. So those will be the ones that you're kind of looking for in this. Star rookies, a Sam Colangelo, and a star rookies of Zuber. It's weird we got 2 star rookies there. I was honestly expecting one to be autographed because you are supposed to get an autograph per box, but Kyle Clifford, man, there's some names that I have not seen in a while on here. All right, a few packs to go here. We still have an autograph and a numbered card to come. Torlopilo on the attendees with a star rookies. Actually, I'll put that in the Abbotsford Canucks section. Michael Benning on the star rookies. Seth Griffith, Glenn Gaudin. 3 packs to go here. This seems like it might have an autograph. I don't know. There's the cards tilted horizontally, kind of throwing me off a little bit. Ole Lixel on the 2-way play, and Lev Shunov. So again, one of the better rookies to get out of this. Oh, and an Axel Johnson Fialbi, the sick flow, to 100. So I'm hoping to get a Karamaki rookie, just because again, locally that's who will be the most popular out of the set, but we'll take any good one. All right, Gushin. I think he's got a real good chance at being at least an impact NHLer. Josh Doan on the bound for stardom. Christian Kairu, Jordan's brother, I'm pretty sure. Ryan Schmelzer, Klapka, Zach Dalpe. So this should, in theory, be an autograph, but we'll see. Chase Wooters, Zach Dean, Ben McCartney, Sam Fajimo, and John Farinacci. Oh, we do have an autograph. Okay. It was just hiding in behind. Angus Crookshank. So, sticker autographs. That is, again, going to be the entire theme for the set is sticker autographs. But Hugh McGing, Capo Bianco, Cal O'Reilly, Andrew Agozino. Yep, that is AHL in a nutshell. It is a very, very basic set. You get your star rookies. I think we ended up with an extra one, actually. So, I'm not going to complain about that. Again, Lev Shunov is kind of one of the better ones for us to get outside of that. And Nadeau's pretty good, but he's got his NHL stuff already, so it's a little bit less valuable. Our autograph was Angus Crookshank. We got a couple numbered cards. We got the Savoy to 75, and then the Fialbi to 100. So not bad. Not the worst box. Kind of like your pretty average box. You get kind of an autograph of a player who might not have a ton of autograph cards. You get some cool stuff. Again, if you have a local AHL team or that you like to follow or your team's prospects, it is a fun set that way just because, you know, not a ton of these players will ever see a ton of trading cards. So it's always cool. And again, like I mentioned, the main draw to the set is those key players who haven't gotten their actual NHL trading cards yet that don't have trading cards from other sets, because those are kind of going to be like your first entries into stuff. So for example, if you remember when Connor Bedard was a rookie, or in the CHL, how much his CHL star rookies and stuff went for with the hype. If a player ever reaches that hype level or like does really well immediately into their game and they got immediately into the NHL career and they have a ton of like following, high draft pedigree, all of that stuff, you'll probably see their AHL cards sell decently well. But again, the ceiling is a little bit lower than it would be, because once they hit the NHL, everyone knows that it's inevitable that they're going to be there. I guess kind of the same with CHL, but still, it'll be like a quicker process. Anyways, that's a long outro. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, let us know your thoughts on AHL. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.